Breakfast, the most important meal of the day. The first meal of the day, the fuel that jump-starts our engines, the nourishment that sets the tone for everything that follows. It's a meal that has been revered for centuries, praised by nutritionists, and cherished by cultures worldwide. Yet, despite its exalted status, breakfast remains one of the most overlooked and neglected meals of the day. I am a firm believer in the power of breakfast to plead its case, to highlight its importance, and to make a compelling argument as to why breakfast is, and always will be, the most important meal of the day. Let us begin with the fundamental truth: our bodies are biological machines, intricate systems designed to function optimally when provided with the right nutrients. But what happens when a machine is deprived of fuel? It sputters, it slows, it malfunctions. And yet, so many of us embark upon our daily routines without so much as a morsel to sustain us. We rush out the door, coffee in hand, running on empty, believing that we can power through the morning with sheer determination. But, let me tell you, the science is against you. The science of breakfast. From a scientific standpoint, breakfast is essential for several physiological and cognitive functions. When we wake up in the morning, our bodies have been in a fasting state for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. Our blood sugar levels are low, our glycogen stores are depleted, and our brains, those miraculous, energy-hungry organs, are crying out for nourishment. Numerous studies have shown that eating a balanced breakfast improves cognitive function, memory, and concentration. It enhances problem-solving skills and reaction time, making us more alert and productive throughout the day. Students who eat breakfast perform better in school, just as employees who eat breakfast demonstrate higher levels of efficiency and creativity at work. But beyond mental performance, breakfast plays a crucial role in maintaining our physical health. A well-balanced breakfast helps regulate blood sugar levels, reducing the risk of diabetes. It jump-starts our metabolism, aiding in weight management. It provides essential nutrients, fiber, protein, vitamins, and minerals that our bodies need to function optimally. And let us not forget the profound effect that breakfast has on our mood. Have you ever encountered someone who skipped breakfast and found them to be irritable, sluggish, or short-tempered? That's because hunger, especially in the morning, can lead to fluctuations in blood sugar levels, resulting in mood swings, fatigue, and even increased stress levels. A good breakfast, on the other hand, stabilizes our mood, giving us the energy and positivity needed to face the day ahead. The cultural significance of breakfast. Beyond the realm of science, breakfast holds deep cultural significance across the world. In many countries, breakfast is not just a meal, it is a ritual, a tradition, a moment of connection. Consider the English breakfast, a feast of eggs, bacon, sausages, beans, toast, and tea, a hearty meal designed to fuel the body for a long day's work. Or the French breakfast, with its delicate pastries, strong coffee, and freshly baked baguettes, offering a moment of indulgence and pleasure before the hustle and bustle begins. In Japan, breakfast is a beautifully balanced affair, consisting of rice, miso soup, fish, and pickled vegetables, a meal that embodies harmony and nourishment. Meanwhile, in Mexico, chilaquiles, a dish of tortilla chips, salsa, eggs, and cheese, are enjoyed as a flavorful and satisfying start to the day. Even in the fast-paced modern world, breakfast remains an anchor, a touchstone that connects us to tradition, to family, and to ourselves. Whether shared around a table or eaten on the go, breakfast is a universal experience that transcends cultures, reminding us of the simple joy of nourishment. The perils of skipping breakfast. Now, I know there are some of you out there who insist that skipping breakfast is no big deal. Some of you may even claim that you're not hungry in the morning or that you simply don't have time to eat. But let me ask you this: would you drive a car without fuel? Would you attempt to build a house without laying the foundation? Skipping breakfast is a dangerous habit, one that can have long-term consequences on both your physical and mental well-being. Studies have shown that individuals who regularly skip breakfast are more likely to experience weight gain, as they tend to overeat later in the day. Their metabolism slows, their energy levels plummet, and their bodies enter a state of stress and deprivation. Moreover, skipping breakfast has been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and even certain types of cancer. It throws off our internal rhythms, disrupting our body's ability to regulate hunger and satiety. It creates an imbalance that can lead to poor dietary choices, excessive snacking, and overall health decline. And let us not forget the psychological impact of skipping breakfast. The mind fog, the irritability, the inability to focus, all of these are symptoms of a body that has been deprived of the sustenance it so desperately needs. The ideal breakfast. So, what makes for the perfect breakfast? A well-balanced breakfast should include a combination of complex carbohydrates, protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This ensures that our bodies receive a steady supply of energy, keeping us full and satisfied throughout the morning. Consider a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and nuts, a perfect blend of fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Or perhaps a plate of scrambled eggs with whole grain toast and avocado, offering protein, vitamins, and essential fatty acids. Smoothies, yogurt parfaits, whole grain cereals, and nut butters are all excellent choices, as they provide sustained energy without causing blood sugar spikes. The key is to choose whole, unprocessed foods that nourish the body and mind, setting the stage for a productive and fulfilling day. Making time for breakfast. Now, I understand that mornings can be hectic. The alarm rings, the rush begins, and before you know it, you're out the door with nothing but a caffeine fix to sustain you. But I challenge you to reconsider your priorities. What if, instead of hitting the snooze button for an extra 10 minutes, you took that time to prepare a simple, nutritious breakfast? What if, instead of scrolling through your phone in bed, you used that time to sit down and enjoy a meal that will empower you for the day ahead? Breakfast does not have to be elaborate or time-consuming. A banana with peanut butter, a slice of whole grain toast with avocado, a quick smoothie, all of these can be prepared in minutes, yet they offer immense benefits. It is a small investment of time that yields significant returns. It is a commitment to self-care, a promise to nourish your body and mind, a declaration that you deserve to start your day on the right foot. Conclusion. Do not underestimate the power of breakfast. Do not deprive yourself of the fuel, the energy, the nourishment that your body craves. Embrace breakfast as a daily ritual, a moment of self-care, a cornerstone of health and vitality. Whether you prefer a hearty meal or a light bite, whether you savor it alone or share it with loved ones, let breakfast be a priority. Let it be a source of strength, of clarity, of joy. For in the grand symphony of life, breakfast is the overture, the prelude that sets the stage for all that is to come. Make it count.